Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami Dolphins.
Sick has it all teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Miami. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year pro from Liberty, Malik Willis.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Quay Walker.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Achane again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Willis. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Takes it in at the 26. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Running on first here with Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They stick with Jacobs. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Love on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run for it, Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Love from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Lucas Havlicek now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Havlicek all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those did up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Throwing on first down, Willis. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They play fake now. Willis to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Third and long for him here. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Packers pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, we start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Back to the air, Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Love with it on first down. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal. Green Bay.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air with Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Hafley for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Hafley all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Shotgun snap now to Willis. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. He shovels this one forward. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in
Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
What is this?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Sick for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers... Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand.
Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the...
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's Achane on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Willis. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, it's Willis. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 from the 43. On his own read, here's Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort in the scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Now Lucas Haversick to try this field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this is no good. From this distance, issues on that snap are going to doom you every time. And And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambled.
Before our 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down, Willis. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well, in the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, here's Willis. He's running with it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Willis now, 3rd down. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Willis to throw it. Oh, he's keeping it again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Man in motion here. Willis looking to throw. He's keeping it again. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Willis. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. To throw, here's Willis. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Willis now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone on 1st. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 7.
Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make